I'm trying to go as we go along. Number two, citizens' comment must be brief and concise. Citizen comments are limited to 3 minutes unless the council consents to grant additional time. No more than 5 minutes. 5 citizens may register to address the council at any one meeting. The mayor and council may ask questions of the speaker. In other words, it's saying they should have a spokesperson, right?
Well, if you've got 25 people who have an issue, obviously you'll be here all night, so they have to select a spokesperson to present their views to the council rather than have 25 people stating the same thing over and over.
Right, to me, if that's the same, then we need to, specifically maybe add that addition.
That's what it said.
If a group, organization, or other entity intends to address the council on the same or similar subject, the group, organization, or entity shall select one spokesperson to address the council. That's number 3. The other one was number 2. Number 4, citizens and representatives of organizations or other entities addressing the council are expected to act in a courteous and respectful manner. Citizen comments must be addressed to the council and not to the audience. Comments must be relevant to the subject matter and relate to services, policies, and affairs of the city. Failure to adhere to this policy may result in the termination of the citizen's comment time. Number 5, personal attacks, remarks, or comments of a disparaging or disrespectful nature against any person, group, or organization are prohibited and will result in the termination of the speaker's comment time. Comments of a personal nature which are insulting or demeaning to any person or which, when directed at a public official or employee, is not related to his or her official duties, are prohibited. Failure to adhere to this policy may result in the termination of the citizen's comment time. Number 6, the use of profane, vulgar, obscene language is not permitted and may result in removal of the speaker from the meeting. Remarks which are considered, you've got considered twice in here, discriminatory, hate speech, biting words, or otherwise tending to incite violence or a riot are prohibited and may result in the removal of the speaker from the meeting. Spontaneous outbursts, catcalls, or other disruptive conduct from the audience will result in a warning to the offending party. A second infraction will result in the citizen's removal from the meeting. Number 8, the purpose of the council meeting is to conduct the city's business. It is not a public forum. Limiting public comment time in the meeting is not a violation of the First Amendment. The council meeting is an official meeting of the governing authority of the city, which is open to the public, but is not a public meeting wherein citizens may spontaneously speak out, create disturbances, or otherwise interfere with an orderly meeting. Citizens who have not been placed on the agenda for recognition may not speak spontaneously unless recognized by the chair or council. Number 9, at the commencement of to each council meeting, the presiding officer shall inform citizens attending the meeting of these procedural rules for citizen participation in council meetings. Copies of this resolution and rules of conduct shall be made available at each meeting for the public. The council shall have a sign prominently displayed outside the council meeting area informing the public of this resolution and the rules of procedure for citizen participation. So resolved on this 21st day of September at a regular scheduled meeting of the mayor and council, city of Gordon. Okay. And of course, this is behind, but I guess it should have been read forefront. The council has adopted rules and procedures for meetings and citizen participation in a meeting. A copy of the council's rules of procedure are posted on the door outside the council meeting room, and copies are available to the public at this meeting. All persons are expected to comply with the rules of the procedure. A council meeting, I guess it should be, is an official meeting of the council, of the mayor and council of the city of Gordon. Except for executive sessions, the meeting is open to the public, but it is not a public meeting for open forum for random or spontaneous comments from the audience. Excuse me. Disruptive behavior may result in a citizen's removal from the meeting.
Actually, what you just read is what they're telling you to read before each meeting, before they speak.
Okay, so I need to read.
This is the form that will fill out to be heard at the council. And it's actual.
Okay, and this is a draft to mayor and council. I'm registering. Okay, now that one. I'm addressing to the mayor and council meeting on with respect to the following subjects. I've read and agreed to the rules for the participation